We got the indicator halfway through. Just because of the fasting period, I'm going to do 400 instead of 800. So that's my plan. Just 400 really quick, and we'll get to it. Hey, Chris. Chris is rising. What's up, man? All right, clock is ticking, guys. You ready? Of course you are. 4 is the first one. Let's do it. Next card, we have a 2. Nice and easy. Yeah, I'll finish my fast strong, right? It's a wrap. I mean, if I made it this far in my fast, I'm already there. 5 is the next one. Next, we have another 5. Nice and easy. Here we go with the 6. Is the next one. King, this will be 10 on deck. Now, 3rd day of the fast. This is my first cup of coffee. Ten on deck. I'm feeling pretty good. Honestly, as far as the fast goes, 8 on deck. I'm in a good point. I don't feel crazy crazy weak. I have not had any salt water yet. Usually when I have a cup of salt water, just a little bit, it re-energizes me pretty well. And I feel a lot more energized. I haven't done that yet. Queen, this will be 10. Hey, welcome, Bobbies. Appreciate the support. Yeah, I'm a bit tired right now. 3 days of fasting. You try going 3 days with no food and working out. It's tiring. Jack, that's 10 on deck. Good morning, Top Gun. Definitely tired. But I do it anyways, right? That's where the discipline comes in. Staying consistent whether you feel like it or not. You know, I don't feel like working out. I'm 3 days without food. 9, we're doing 9, right? I can't wait to eat. I tell you what, I cannot wait to eat. 3 days. Yeah, you got. Yeah, it's a simple 72-hour fast. 5 on deck. Right, I am stimulating a forced growth hormone release. Right, I will. My testosterone levels will be higher. Right, I will be bigger. I'll be more jacked because of this little hack. It ain't easy being cheesy, right? Who said that? 2. That's the next one. Cheetos, right? Cheetos. 4 on deck. What is the hack? I'm forcing my body to produce growth hormone. That's what we're doing here. 4 on deck. That's the hack. In turn, I get bigger, stronger, younger every month. Yeah, I'm whooped. I'm whooped. Tell you what, this is where the discipline comes in. You know, to do what you don't feel like doing, regardless of the situation, right? Here we go, Jack. This will be 10 on deck as well. I do the 3-day fast every month. The first through the third, I'm fasting. That's the goal, anyways. Let's see. 3 months ago, I only achieved a 2-day fast, but I was working out 2 times a day. The volume of workload on my body during the fast was far too much. So I reduced it to once a day during the fast. 10 on deck is the next one. No, I don't lift weights. 10 on deck. This body is achieved with calisthenics. Hey, good morning, Allison, or what is that? Everyday Media as well. What's up? 8 on deck is the next one. Yeah, buddy. I feel like a good meditation session today after my workout. No, I'm not on any TRT. I am currently on vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, and creatine. That is my current stack. It is supposed to increase your testosterone as well. Ace, this will be 10 on deck. See, damn, you look like The Rock. Hey, appreciate it, man. But what are you trying to say? You trying to say I'm a sellout? Because that's what I see when I see that dude. Here we go. 3. Don't call me no sellout. 3. Here we go. Next, we have a Joker. That will be 10 on deck. Hey, thanks for the support. Yeah, I'm hungry, man. I'm super duper hungry. I'm so hungry it's like I haven't eaten anything in 3 days. That's how hungry I am. Ace, 10 on deck. Hey, thanks for the support. Josh, what's your next meal going to be? The first meal after the fast. I don't know. I would like, I would really like to have a chicken. I would like to have chicken soup. That's usually my go-to after my fast. I didn't start it yet. If I get on it right now and start cooking it now, I can I can get it done by dinner time when I come off my fast. Three on deck, but I'll have to start right now. I should, because that's usually the best thing for me. Sipping on some chicken soup after my fast. Chicken, banana, chicken, banana. Yeah, I'm probably have some bananas too. I got this thing of bananas I got sitting over there. They're going bad. I got to eat them up. So there's probably going to be a lot of banana eating because I don't want them bananas to go bad. A lot of times, my eating habits will just dictate on the kind of food that I have laying around. Four, like stuff that I got to eat before it goes bad. Well, that's what I'm eating, right? Semen retention, I've tried it. It works. So it's only good for about 7 days. On the seventh day, your testosterone is increased. Um, yeah, at least 200%. I want to say 500%, but that just seems a lot to say. Joker, 10 on deck. Yeah. Joker, 10 on deck as well. Yeah, I mean it's worth it every once in a while, hit it up. You could feel like the semen retention, you go 7 days, like you feel it pretty much sweating out your brow, right? I feel like I have a lot of testosterone built up in my system. It's usually, I swear it's a thing. Here we go. 10 on deck for the Jack. Do I get bigger every time I fast? Yeah. So so I get bigger and more jacked and gain more muscle every time I fast, right? Every freaking time. Without a doubt, I record everything. Yep. Jack, 10 on deck. We're constantly gaining weight because of the growth hormone released from the fast. Okay? And we're doing it every month. Like 3 days from now, I'm going to be freaking Superman. Superman because of what we just did over these last 72 hours. Right? This ain't new to me. We do this every month. Bigger, stronger every month. Every month. It's usually the seventh day of the whole experience that I feel the best. 3 days into the fast, 3 days after the fast, and then boom, I'm like Superman. Six on deck is the next one. So 3 days out of every month, that's 36 days a year without food. Do you know how much money I'm saving? Six on deck. With that added value of the grocery bills, 36 days, I don't have to eat. I can take that money and I can justify buying better food, right? Better food options, not just the cheapest of the cheap, right? Get something that's a little bit of a quality. Two on deck. No, I'm not practicing semen retention. No. I've tried everything when it comes to physical fitness. You understand, I've been locked up for 6.5 years. Trust me, there was a lot of semen retention going on. Okay. Two. No, I've got plenty of experience. There we go. Jack, I mean, this is the indicator card, guys. This means we've done about 200 reps thus far, and it represents 10 today. So let's get that 10 card in, and we'll get this other 200. Organic food can be expensive. Yeah, it can be. But I mean, what are you doing to yourself, right? Listen, food is expensive to begin with, right? It is, man. I get it. But the thing is, this is your body is your cornerstone to the rest of your life, right? If your body's not in shape, everybody that you know will suffer. Everybody that you love who relies on you will suffer if you make poor choices and fill your face with crap. You know what I mean? You can't do that. It's honestly, I feel like it's my responsibility to be healthy, right? For to be here on this earth as long as possible for my friends and family, right? So it is my responsibility to eat the better option of food. There's no room for life is too short to keep eating crap. You know what? You don't need to step into that grave any sooner than you already are, right? With the choices that you make. Hey, Candy K, what's up? Good morning. I mean, I want to eat junk food. I want what I want to do. I want to eat like handfuls of jelly beans. I want to do stuff like that. I want to, but I can't. 10 on deck is the next one. I like taffy. Taffy's yummy, right? I want to eat brownies. I want to eat cookies. I want to eat all that junk. All right, but I don't. And really, I just can't keep the stuff around. I can't moderate myself. A bag of cookies is a single serving, in my opinion. You crack that bag, man, I might as well smash them all, right? Otherwise, I'm just gonna be sweating thinking about it, right? 6 on deck. I just can't have it around me. Throw it out. Get rid of it. Hey, what's up, Jay? What's up? Sinner made it. Sometimes ain't bad, right? I like that. Sometimes ain't bad. How much poison is acceptable, right? Is it this much poison or this much poison? What's acceptable, right? Because it's not good for your health. It will deteriorate your health. Six on deck. So how much is acceptable, right? Is a little bit of heroin acceptable, right? It's just a little bit acceptable. I don't think so. Six on deck. It's just that it's around us 24/7. It's around us 24/7, and people told us it was food, and it ain't food. It's not. That's the thing, the conception, what we perceive as food, it is not. So, honestly, these things that they call food, they're really just entertainment products. They're products to keep you busy. There's nothing nourishing about it. The heck is nourishing about it? Nothing. Sugars, right? What's sugar good for? King is the next one. Feed the parasites that thrive off of it in your body, right? How many parasites are telling you to have those urges for sugar, right? Maybe they're not your urges. Maybe you just have parasites that want more sugar. So you end up eating it. Here we go. King on deck is the next one. Right? You guys know about parasites, right? Don't pretend like they don't exist. Humans are not, every single animal in the world has parasites. Every single animal. Just because you're human doesn't mean you're without. What do you do? What do you do to make sure you ain't got them, huh? Do you eat? How do you eat? Here we go. 10 on deck. You know, during my 3-day fast, you know what happens in the 3-day fast? First, your body burns its fat reserves. The fat reserves you got stored up, it burns those first for energy. Then the body burns damaged cellular tissue that got damaged that needs to go, right? It burns that next. You know what is third on the list? It burns the parasites in your body. It eats the parasites and uses them as fuel. Here we go. 7 on deck. Yo, Kevin, what's up, my man? How you doing? Good to see you. I'm wondering how you been, man. I don't always see you popping around. It makes me wonder if everybody's okay. I see people come and go. They hang out for a while, then they disappear, and every once in a while they pop back. I think about you guys. I wonder if you're okay. I'm like, I wonder how so and so's doing. 3 on deck. Because I've known a lot of people through this experience. It's been an interesting ride thus far. Queen, 10 on deck. Let's see. Give us clean all the way up and all the way down. Hey, man, welcome to the show. I'm not going to be rude. But if you don't know about the half rep range of motion, it's time you guys get familiar because you sound like my old senile grandpa, just talking about the same old stuff over and over again. Right? Queen, 10 on deck. Time under tension. Yeah, that's welcome to the world of time under tension, right? Where you get twice as many gains in half the amount of time. Do I work out while fasting? I'm fasting right now. Yeah. Today is my 3rd day of my fast. Joker, 10 on deck. 10 on deck. Joker, 10 on deck. See how I got my hands on these blocks and I'm getting an extra stretch? This is where all the sweetness is, right? Right here. Right here in this rep range. This is where all the magic is. Oh, so yeah, my fast, all I'm doing is drinking my cup of coffee and then water. That's it. 3 days. Boom. Simple, right? And then today's my cooking day, right? I'm gonna cook a chicken soup. I'm gonna get my hands on a chicken, and we're going to cook some chicken soup because the broth is just so wonderful to have after the fast. To sip on the broth of the chicken soup, it's the way to do it, man. You don't want to overeat when you get off your fast. Your my intestines will get locked up, man. 9. I gotta prepare, the recovery. Now we're in the recovery of the fast, right? At dinner time will be my first meal. That will be my 72 hours, right? 9 on deck. And then, what I want is chicken soup. What I want is chicken soup. So that's usually how I go. We're almost there. We're almost there. We got to get these cards out the way before I do anything else. No, I'm not on TRT. I'm on magnesium, zinc, vitamin D, and creatine. 8 is the next one. And I love the combination. The combination is really good. It's a really good combo. I created that combination with AI, that Chat GPT, for the best budget, most testosterone producing stack. That's what I did. And that's what we're taking. It's all natural, right? Vitamin D, magnesium, zinc. Sandra Ford, what's up? Thank you so much. This after the fast meal is brought to you by Sandra Ford. 7 on deck. Yeah. I appreciate the support. I'm gonna turn that into that PO box. I'm gonna turn that into a short today. Make a little short. It was really cool of you guys taking the time to send stuff to the PO box. It always makes good content, It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, just drink my coffee black. Yeah, discipline is everything, right? Discipline is key. Look at me. I don't want to work out right now. I'm exhausted. 3 days, no food, working out all the time. Here we go. Ace, this is 10 on deck. Yeah, this is the Chat GPT stack. Magnesium, zinc, and yeah, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D. Actually, ChatGPT told me to add something else to the mix, but I mean, you could keep adding things to the mix day and night. Like, where do you stop? Right? You could just, there's so many supplements out there. Like, why? For real, how much of them are actually beneficial? Ace, 10 on deck. I'm just sticking with the basics. Vitamin D seems to be the best. Right off the bat, in any search for what creates the most testosterone naturally, it's always vitamin D. King is the next one. King is the next one. Here we go. 10 on deck. Welcome to the show. Bring out your magnifying glasses, right? Who is this dude? What's he about? I want to like this show, but I kind of want to hate him too. Let's see if we can find something to hate this guy. Right? Welcome, guys. That's just the human condition. You're trying to categorize, right? You categorize everything you see. That's the nature of humanity. What is happening before my eyes? 4. What category can I put this in? 4. Right. You could take all the vitamins in the world, doesn't mean it's going to help. Absolutely. A lot of those vitamins, I think they're just products, right? They're not real, right? Like, look at all those gummies, right? All those are just okie dokes. It might as well be a candy aisle. If you look at the ingredients, the number one thing is corn syrup. Okay, guys, check this out. These knuckleheads over on the TikTok, they reduced my stream to nothing. I'm gonna cancel it and restart it. They keep submitting false feedback. The negativity of these knuckleheads. They give these guys too much power, you know what I mean? Like who the heck has the ability, just anybody, to like cancel some dude's stream just because they don't like them? They give too much credit for these guys. There we go. Had to reset that. Now, don't use the gummies, man. The gummies are the okie doke. 5. That's the okie doke that you're falling for. Do you know what the okie doke is? They're like, hey, we have something good for you. You're like, okie doke, and then you buy it. Right? That's the okie doke. 5. Don't fall for it. They're just candy. It's just candy, guys. They're selling you candy in a creative way. Yeah. Don't do it. They just know you like candy. They know you're a candy, you're weak. You're weak to candy. So they say, hey, look, they're vitamins for real. It's not candy, even though the number one ingredient is corn syrup. 3, there's some vitamins in there. That's the okie doke. Vitamins are not supposed to be chewy and taste like cherries, right? Hey, what's up? Sinner made it. He's everywhere. He's checking out the YouTube, the TikTok. What's up, Sinner? Made it. Appreciate the support. Here we go. 8 on deck is the next one. Heck yeah, guys. 8 on deck. Yeah, the vitamin gummy eaters are trying to ban me. Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like me. Here we go. 8 King, 10 on deck. You ever thought about trying MMA? I would love to try MMA. I would love to. I think it's a fantastic discipline. Right. King on deck is the next one. It takes a lot of discipline for those guys to get where they are. And that's what I'm all about, is discipline. King, that's 10 on deck. A lot of respect to the MMA. Yeah, I have no experience though. More than likely I would get chewed up and spit out pretty quickly. Because I don't know what I'm doing, right? But I'm willing to learn. 2. No, I don't use any steroids or anything like that. Yeah, I'm just jacked from working out and discipline, right? 9 on deck is the next one. How many push-ups can I do? I could do them all. Every single one. If you don't know, I could do thousands at a time. It doesn't matter. Right? I can get down and not stop doing push-ups until I've reached 1,000 and then stand back up without any breaks in between. I do that kind of thing. 9 on deck. Yeah, so I could do anything. I don't give myself limitations. No, I have not been into physical fitness my whole life. There was a great part of my time when I was just a straight up junkie on the street, injecting with the syringes and stuff, the heroin. I was a heroin addict. Yeah, I was pretty much a zombie, just scrapping, getting cans out of garbage cans and stuff. I was one of those guys, digging through your garbage for scrap to get some scrap metal. Here we go, Queen, 10 on deck. I had to make, I had changed my life, changed my life. I've been there, man. I've been there. 10 on deck. I've been homeless. I've done it all. There was a time in my life I was on food stamps. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure I qualify for them now, but I'm not going to go on them. Queen, 10 on deck. I could stand up on my own 2 feet. Here we go, Queen. But I used to go to those churches, get the free box of food in the morning, the grits, the oatmeal, the garbage. Just I've I've been everywhere, man. I've done it. 9 on deck is the next one. Legs? What about legs? What? Yeah, legs. Well, we're doing a 3-day split, so we do legs not every day anymore. We're doing it every third day. Pulling day, pushing day, and then leg day. So leg day will be tomorrow. Biggest advice for surviving in prison? Well, make sure you have your pre-sentencing investigation, right? That way, when people want to check your paperwork, you got it on hand. 9 on deck. Make sure you ain't no rat or no chomo, right? You didn't cooperate. 9 on deck. Do I have family? Yes, man. Of course I have family. How did I get here? Yeah. Blood don't make you a brother, though. Blood don't make you a brother, right? Blood doesn't mean you're family either, right? Me and you can be family, right? That's how I see it. I've been treated better by some people that I've met and become my friends than my own family. You understand? Ah, ace, 10 on deck as well. So family means like you go through things together, right? And then we got these knuckleheads on TikTok again. Jeez, guys, what is your problem? If you don't like my content, change it. Flip it to something different. So you don't limit the freaking message for the next man, right? Don't be a loser. Here you go. That's what you are. You're a loser. Yep. Ace, 10 on deck. Yeah. Taking the time to limit somebody else's stream. I'm going to straight up say it, man. You're a loser. Ace, 10 on deck. Yeah, buddy. Ace is 10. All the face cards. Yeah. Loyalty makes you family, right? Blood type does not. True, right? That's the truth, man. 6 on deck is the next one. All right, so we're almost there, guys. 10 on deck, and then we have one more card. And that you've reached your 400 reps. Do you even believe in love, or is it just a fake emotion? That's a good one. No, love is here to save the day. Never fear, my friend, because love is here to save the day. It is. 7 on deck is the next one. It appears we have one more card after this. So we'll do the 7 and then the next one. Last card. What do you guys think it is? Ready? You guys ready for the next one, Jack? Sandra Ford thinks Jack. Let's see. Esha says 7. Scott 7. 6 of clubs. John Conway. Allison 10. Boy, there's a lot of them. You ready? What is this? 5? Could it be? What could it be? Oh, it's a 7 again. 7 again. Heck yeah, guys. Congratulations on your 400 reps. Nice one. Now it's 42 minutes. Decent time. Being that we're on a 3-day fast, I'm gonna sit into a chair. I'm gonna